All right, we are live out here. Zaleski Sports, Ryan Rasmussen, production, Brandon Barron on the call of this one. Non-conference game here between the Pumas of Poynette and the Cardinals of Stevens Point. Pacelli here getting into this final stretch of regular season softball. Hard to believe that we're already nearly at Memorial Day, Ryan, here with just a few games left. Poynette, they are 16-5 overall in the season. They were last in action a couple games on Saturday, 11-0 victory over Oconto, and then they fell 4-0 to Campbellsport, and they will be back on the road on Thursday at Johnson Creek. Cardinals, on the other hand, they were last in action last night, a 15-0 victory over Plainfield Tri-County. They're 15-5 and 1 overall on the year. They'll be on the road Thursday at St. Mary's Springs over in Fond du Lac. Our pregame brought to you tonight in part by Auto Select. They're Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. They have complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point and on Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you're good to go here. So the coaches, collaboration, player, captains, umpiring crew here collaborating here just a few minutes. This one at 5 o'clock start here tonight. Charlie, about maybe an hour, 15 or so we'll say from Poynette. I know I traverse these roads quite a bit from Point to Madison for my other, we'll call it my day job over at Century. But again, tonight's Auto Select pregame show, they are Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. They have complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point and on Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you are good to go. So we'll take a brief pause here. We'll bring it right back here. First pitch just moments away again on Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight in part from our friends over at the Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Vehicle maintenance is vital to your day-to-day life. That's why Auto Select of Stevens Point reminds you to be sure to schedule regular oil changes, tire rotations, and general inspections to keep your vehicle in great shape. Let the helpful, friendly staff at Auto Select ensure your vehicle continues to keep you and your passengers safe on the roads, as well as keep your vehicle functioning the way it was intended. For quality, dependable automotive care from service experts, place your trust in Auto Select of Stevens Point. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
All right, we are back. We'll get our starting lineups here.
Pacelli Cardinals and your Poynette Pumas. Poynette High School, Pacelli, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship and education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. Thank you. Now for tonight's starting lineups, first the visitors from Pacelli. Leading off in right field is senior number 14, Caden Nelson.
Caden Nelson leading things off.
Left field, a sophomore number 20, Jenna Hinker.
Jenna Hinker will hit second and left.
Third at shortstop, a junior number 7, Haley Sasuski.
Haley Shashevsky will hit third at short, the junior.
Senior number 18, Amelia Martini.
Amelia Martini hitting fourth, pitching. Ella Van Order will hit fifth and do the catching. Jaden Zdroik will hit sixth in center field. Avery Wavernick hitting seventh, the junior. Ella Tess will hit eighth over at second base, the junior. Vivian Berna, the freshman, over at third. And freshman Peyton Zdroik in the flex position over at first base. Again, as we mentioned here, 15-5-1 overall. We'll switch it over here to Poynette. Livy McLean in right field. Addison Mackey will hit second at second base. Pip Lepasic will hit third and do the pitching. Carly Rivette will hit fourth at first base. Ayla Johnson will hit fifth in center. Maya Connor will hit 6th.
At shortstop, a sophomore, number 24, Sophia Schultz.
Sophia Schultz will hit 7th at short.
Base, a freshman, number 45, Kira Childs.
Kira Childs will hit 8th at third base.
Plate, a sophomore, number 9, Tess Hushagen.
Tess Hushagen, the catcher, and the 9th hitter, sophomore.
14, Bryn Hackbart.
And then Bryn Hackbart out in left field.
Manager, Piper Rantola.
And the Pumas here at Poynette, 16-5 overall.
Aaron Mackey.
Game time temperatures about 62 degrees.
Rise and remove your hats as we
Low to medium pollen levels, we'll say, Ryan. A few clouds in the sky. We'll get our national anthem here. All right, we are back here. So the visiting Cardinals here of Stevens Point, Pacelli, Caden Nelson, the senior, will lead things off. Then you'll have Jenna Hinker, the sophomore. She'll be in left hitting second. Taylor Krzyzewski, the junior, will hit third and play short. Amelia Martini will hit in the cleanup spot here tonight. She'll do the pitching, the senior. And then you get Ella Van Order, the catcher, another senior. She'll hit fifth. Jaden Stroik will hit in the sixth spot tonight, the junior playing center field. And then Avery Wavernick, the junior, will hit in the number 7 slot for the Cardinals. Ella Tess will hit 8th and play second base. Vivian Berna over at 3rd. She'll hit 9th. And then playing first base tonight in that flex spot, Peyton Zdroik here, the freshman. And freshman Pip Lepasic will get the start here for the Pumas of Poynette. And defensively, you will have Lepasic out on the hill. Catching tonight will be Tess Hushagen here. And then in the infield over at first base, Carly Rivette. Addison Mackey over at second. Short tonight, Sophia Schultz. Third base, Kira Childs. And then in the outfield, going right to left, you'll have Livy McLean out in right field. Ayla Johnson out in center. And then Bryn Hackbart will be out in left field here. So head coach Ann Molsky and Coach Stephanie Treichel will be on the base paths here, the first third base coach here. So Nelson, who had a home run last night, one of just a few seniors. She's one of both her and Martini Van Order. A few seniors, and that one is in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1 now to Nelson. Caden, the kind of the everyday right fielder for the Cardinals here. The 0-1 pitch, that one hit. That one. And that one is gone. So Caden Nelson keeping that home run trot going here. The solo blast to lead things off here for the Cardinals. That one carrying out to left center field for Nelson. So couple nights, couple home runs for the senior left-handed hitting Caden Nelson here. Now Pacelli strikes first on our Nasonville Dairy scoreboard here. So that'll bring up the sophomore here in Jenna Hinker, the left fielder. Lepasic working, and Hinker out front that one, and it's 0-1 now to Jenna. So Lepasic, just the freshman here. That one's going to miss outside. And you can see the banners, Ryan, out on the outfield here. Poynette seems to have a very storied softball tradition. 2025 state champions. A swing and a miss. They can see that in 2025, 2022, 2019, 2018, 2011, 2005, and then back in 1998. And Hinker down on strikes for the first out. That's the first Servpro strikeout tonight for Pip Lepasic. You can call Servpro for the #1 choice and cleanup and restoration Servpro like it never happened. So one down for Haley Krzyzewski, the shortstop. That one in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1. So Lepasic working here. The 0-1 pitch to Krzyzewski. That one's going to miss down. It's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch to Krzyzewski. That one will miss down. It's 2-1. Amelia Martini, the senior, waiting on deck in the cleanup spot for the Cardinals here. With head coach Ann Molsky, the coach, down at third. That one is going to miss as well here. So 3-1. Hitters count now 3-1 for the junior and Krzyzewski. 3-1 pitch. That one hit out to center field and a couple steps back, going to make the play for the second out. The form of the F8 if you're scoring at home, which maybe there's somebody scoring at home somewhere. And that'll bring up the senior here, pitcher Amelia Martini. So Lepasic working here. Martini rips that over to third. And that's going to get through, and that ball hit hard. Martini, a 2-out single for her. And that's going to bring up the catcher, senior number 33, and Ella Van Order. Of course, I know we've said it a few times. Ella will be playing college basketball over UW-Stevens Point. That one in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1 to Ella. Lepasic working here 0-1 with Martini down at first. The 0-1 pitch. That one lifted into foul territory and making the play. And the F3 for the third and final out. So Pacelli will come up with a pair of hits. A run, they'll leave a runner left, no errors, and move to the bottom half of inning #1. You're listening to and watching high school girls softball here today on Zaleski Sports. Brought to you in part from the Hoffavor Real Estate Group.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Mega Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Mega Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at MedaCustom.com.
All right, we are back. Want to give thanks here today to the Rock and Roll Cafe. Find a great variety of breakfast options at the Rock and Roll Cafe. They have breakfast, lunch, Friday fish fry, and service with a smile, open daily for breakfast and lunch. Only on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. Also brought to you today in part by Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Premier Auto Body, Saindon Carpet One, Stevens Point Brewery, Liers Jewelers, Point Heating and Cooling, and Portesi Pizza. So one of our many game day sponsors here defensively for the Cardinals. You'll have Amelia Martini out on the circle here today. Ella Van Order will do the catching. And in the infield, you'll have Peyton Stroik over at first, Ella Tess over at second, Haley Krzyzewski over at short, Vivian Berna at third. And in the outfield, Caden Nelson will be in right field, Jaden Stroik out in center, and Jenna Hinker out in left field here for the Cardinals.
Leading off the bottom of the first for Poynette, number 15, Livy McLean.
And the right fielder here in Livy McLean will lead things off here for the Pumas here at Poynette, the junior here. And the mainstay here, Amelia Martini. As we mentioned once or twice, I guess, she'll be playing her college softball over at St. Norbert College over in De Pere. So Martini set to work here for the Cardinals. And a bunt being shown. That one going to be bunted back. That's going to get bunted back, foul into the fence here now, and it's 0-1. So you have to think, Ryan, this is probably going to be I would think at least a very competitive high school softball game here. Two very rich softball traditions here, you have to think. Hit over to third. That one's going to get through Krzyzewski, and that one's going to be in there for McLean. So that'll bring up the senior second baseman here, number 5, and Addison Mackey. Left-handed hitting Mackey with McLean down at first. And a swing and a miss. So it's 0-1 now. The 0-1 pitch showing bunt. That one bunted back, going to go foul as both Vivian Berna and Ella Van Order converge on that one. I'm going to go 0-2. Certainly can't fault them for the effort in that one, Ryan. So it's 0-2 now to Mackey. McLean down at first. That ball going to get hit. That's going to go out of play, go foul. We'll do it all again here, 0-2. Martini's 0-2 pitch. That one's going to miss up high. It's 1-2 now. Pip Lepasic, the on-deck hitter for Poynette. 1-2 pitch from Amelia Martini to Addison Mackey. That one's going to miss just outside now, and 2-2. So the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball, that one just going to miss now, and it's full. The off-speed offering there pushes the count out to 3-2. Nobody out here with McLean down at first for the Pumas. 3-2 pitch, runner on the go. That one hit in the air. Jaden Stroik ranging over about 3 steps to her right. She'll make the play.
Now batting number 12, Pip Lepasic.
So that'll bring up the pitcher here, the number 3 hitting freshman Pip Lepasic. That one hit up. Martini going to call everybody off. She'll make the play there. She'll retire Lepasic for the second out. And that'll bring up senior first baseman, the cleanup hitter, number 3 in Carly Rivette. So McLean still down at first here, 2 away. Bottom half, inning number 1, 1-0. Pacelli out front here on our Nasonville Dairy scoreboard. Martini's fastball is in there. And it's 0-1 now to Rivette. As Ayla Johnson, the on-deck hitter, should Rivette reach here. Outfield at medium to snap throw from Van Order back over to Zdroik at first. So it's 1-1 now to Rivette. The 1-1 pitch from Martini. That one lifted out of play. That's going to go foul. So that's going to get the count now to 1-2. So Pacelli with that early lead on the solo home run by Caden Nilsson back in their half of inning number 1 here. The 1-2 pitch. That one hit on the ground in the hole. That's going to be a base hit. So a 2-out single for Rivette. As McLean will get down to second. Rivette down to first. 2 outs now here for the number 5 hitter, junior center fielder Ayla Johnson now. Berna creeping in over at third here for the Cardinals. Fastball is in there now, and it's 0-1. Martini's 0-1 pitch. That one lifted. That's going to be a tough play. And Jaden Stroik coming in to make the play. Wow. You know, we've seen that a few times. That is a diving out for it. So the third and final out. So Poynette will get a hit. They'll leave a couple runners on. No runs, no errors. 1 inning in the books here. We'll move to the second inning of play here. 1-0 your score. Pacelli out front on our Nasonville Dairy scoreboard. You're listening to and watching high school girls softball here today on Zaleski Sports. Brought to you by the Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with a smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
All right, we are back here with Lepasic out for her second inning of work here. You'll have 6, 7, and 8 here for the Cardinals. Jaden Stroik, Wavernick, and Ella Tess. The hitters due up here for Pacelli. That one lifted into the air. Lepasic will call for it, make the play, and retire Jaden Stroik for out number 1. That'll bring up the junior and Avery Wavernick. Pasick in there for a called strike. So it's 0-1 now to Wavernick. Pasick working here with 1 out. Top half of inning number 2, a swing and a miss. May have taken something off that, maybe pulled the string a little bit. 0-2 now to Wavernick. The 0-2 pitch, that one slap foul. Going to stay alive in the at-bat here. I give thanks today to Made It Custom Apparel, specializing in providing quality decorated apparel, including from corporate casual team uniforms and promotional items to sporting goods and awards. Find just what you need to keep you looking great. Learn more at madeitcustom.com. So Wavernick down on strikes, the second out. That's the second Servpro strikeout here today for Pip Lepasic. So 2 away now for junior second baseman here in Ella Tess. That one will miss outside. It's 1-0 to Tess. Tess, a swing and a miss now. 1-1. The count here. We're already in the top half of inning number 2 here out in Poynette. The 1-1 pitch. That one's going to miss down low. It's 2-1. Vivian Berna awaiting on deck here with 2 outs. And that one going to be hit over to second, going to be a tough play, and it's going to be a 2-out hit for Ella Tess. So that'll bring up Vivian Berna now. With 2 outs here. Number 9 hitter on this squad here for Cardinals. That one is in there for a called strike. It's 0-1. Pasek 0-1 pitch, a swing and a miss fastball. And that one rises in there, and it's 0-2 now to Berna. The 0-2 pitch. That one outside, 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. That one's going to miss just off. And we're even at 2-2. So the 2-2 pitch. That one will just miss. Now it's 3-2. So 3-2 here, 2 outs here. Top half inning number 2. The Pasek's 3-2 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that one, the third Serb-Pro strikeout here today for Pip Lepasek. So a hit, a runner left, no runs, no errors here. We'll move to the bottom half of inning number 2. Pacelli out front here, 1-0. You're listening to and watching high school girls softball here today on Zaleski Sports, brought to you in part from the Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that look for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Join us for Marshfield's Dairy Fest. Say cheese! Kick things off on Friday, May 29th with the Mayor's Breakfast from 5:30 to 9:30 a.m. Then at 5 p.m., head to Columbia Park for a night of family-friendly entertainment, including the play, Winnie the Pooh and Friends. The fun continues on Saturday, May 30th with the parade at 11 a.m. Afterward, make your way to Wenzel Family Plaza for more activities. Be sure to explore the craft show at Chestnut and West 3rd Street, and while you're there, stop by the Pie and Ice Cream Social at the Upham Mansion. Wrap up the day at the Outdoor Beer Garden, hosted by Nuts Deep 2, featuring live music. For more information, go to visitmarshfield.com.
All right, we are back here, 6, 7, and 8 here for Poynette. Maya Connor, Sophia Schultz, and Kira Childs here due up here for Poynette. Amelia Martini out to work. Her second inning here for the Cardinals. The pitch, that one's going to miss inside now, and it's 1-0 to Connor. Maya, the junior here. The 1-0 pitch. That one inside now, 2-0. The 2-0 pitch from Martini. That one is in there for a called strike. It's 2-1 now. Sophia Schultz, the on-deck hitter here for Poynette. It's 2-1 now to Connor. Swing and a miss now, even at 2-2. Martini's 2-2 pitch. That one lifted up into the air, and Van Order going to come over, make the play there. Good play there with Vivian Berna converging as well. So out number 1 here. And that's sophomore shortstop, number 24, the number 7 hitter here, and Sophia Schultz here with 1 out. In the bottom half of inning number 2, Pacelli with that 1-run lead Fastball finds it. It's 0-1 to Schultz. With Kira Childs, the freshman, awaiting on deck for Poynette here. Martini's 0-1 pitch. That one a swing and a miss, going quickly up now here in the count, 0-2. Martini getting a miss on that one now, 1-2. Martini's 1-2 offering. That one hit over to Zdroik at first. She'll make the play. So that'll bring up the freshman third baseman here, number 45, Kira Childs. Her first trip here for Poynette. So as you can see there on our Nasonville Dairy scoreboard, Pacelli with that 1-0 lead here, early goings. Bottom half of inning number 2 with 2 outs. Martini's pitch, a swing and a miss. It's 0-1 now to Childs. Martini's a 1 pitch. That one hit on the ground. I think that's going to be a foul ball there as it hits off at Childs now. So it's going to go to 0-2 here with 2 outs. Gade Nelson shading just a few spots to her left, out, and right. That one hit on the ground. That's going to be Krzyzewski she'll make the throw, but that will not be there, and that's going to be, tell you what, we'll probably going to score that a hit, I would think. Ball was going to be a tough ball to get to. That one hit in the hole. Krzyzewski certainly making a good effort on that one. Was not going to get Childs on that one. So 2 outs here with Childs at first. That one's going to miss inside now, and it's 1-0. Tess Husagan, the hitter. So it's 1-0. Childs down at first. That one's going to miss up high now, 2-0. Martini working here, 2-0. That one misses, 3-0 now. Martini working here with 2 outs, 3-0 count with Kira Childs down at first for Poynette, and the pitch, that one is in there for a called strike, 3-1 now. Hitters count now here, 3-1. Pitch on the way, that one is in there, catches the inner half now, and it's 3-2. Inner third even, I guess, in that one. Good pitch here to 3-2 now. That ball poked foul, roll down that hill just off the road there. So 3-2, we'll do it again here. Martini's 3-2 pitch. Runner on the go, and that's going to be a walk here. So a 2-out walk is Childs. Back to the top of the order here for Livy McLean, who reached on an E5 back in the first. Hitting with 2 outs. A couple runners on base here for the Pumas. Martini's pitch, that one swing and a miss. McLean front of that one here, 0-1 now. We'll get a courtesy runner here. That is Kyla McCaffrey, the courtesy runner for the catcher there, number 44, the sophomore. So two-away here, bottom half, inning number 2. Couple runners on in the form of Childs down at second. Hagen down at first. The pitch here for Martini, that one goes foul. So Martini now up in the count here, 0-2. Martini's 0-2 pitch. That one hit over to Krzyzewski, going to range back, make the play there. And that will get McLean for the third and final out here. So they'll get a hit. A couple runners left, no runs, no errors. 2 innings are complete here. We'll move to the third inning of play. Jolly out front here, 1-0 on your Nasonville Dairy scoreboard. Listening to high school girls softball here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by the Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Excuse me, is this carpet stain resistant?
No, doesn't seem like it is. Sorry.
For advice from real flooring experts and huge savings on stain-resistant flooring, visit Carpet One. Carpet One Floor and Home. Right now at your local Carpet One, you can get help from our flooring experts while saving big and enjoying special financing on beautiful floors for your home. Come see us today.
Protect your ride from the elements with Tommy's Express Car Wash. Our top wash, The Works, is engineered with 14 steps to keep your car clean, whatever the weather. The Works includes detox pre-wash, removing the grime right from the start, seal in the shine with ceramic body wax, and defend against the elements with Tommy Guard. And don't forget to complete the clean with our vacuums and mat washers. Sign up now and wash unlimited at Tommy's Express.
So Caden Nelson, the hitter here in the top half of inning number 3, 1 for 1 with a solo home run back in the first. The senior right fielder here, her second trip to the plate here. Pip Lepasic out to work. Her third here for Poynette, and Nelson fouling that one back. Count going to go now to 1-1. One pitch to Nelson. That one slap foul. That's going to get out of play. I want to give thanks today to Simplicity Credit Union. They bring home the win with great mobile options and the right loan for your family, your business, or your home. Check them out at simplicity.coop today, and that's Simplicity Credit Union here. So the 1-2 pitch to Nelson. And Nelson down on strikes. The fourth Serpro strikeout here today for Pip Lepasic here, and that'll bring up Jenna Hinker, 0 for 1 here today, struck out back in the first. Pasic working here, that one misses. Outside now, and it's 1-0 to Hinker. Jenna, the sophomore left fielder here for the Cardinals, showing bunt. That one going to get bunted foul. Going to get the count now to 1-1. Mentioned both teams will be back in action Thursday. Poynette will go to Johnson Creek. Pacelli will go to St. Mary's Springs over in Fond du Lac. That one ripped in. That's going to be a hit for Hinker. So the sophomore left fielder with a 1-out single here for the Cardinals. That'll bring up junior Haley Krzyzewski, who flew out to center field back in the first here. So 0 for 1 for Haley today. Charlie clinging to that narrow 1-0 lead here. We're in the top half of inning number 3 here. Krzyzewski going to foul that one back now. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. They're going to miss up now, and it's 1-1. With Hinker down at first for the Cardinals, one away. The 1-1 pitch. That one going to get just out of play there. Good effort there made. It's going to go now to 1-2. Lepasic's 1-2 pitch. That one going to just miss. Even at 2-2 now. The 2-2 pitch to Krzyzewski. That one just missed. Did not miss by much now. It's 3-2. Three-two pitch. And Krzyzewski going to draw the one-out walk. So that'll bring up the senior Amelia Martini. 1 for 1 here today. She singled back in the first. Hitting now with one out, couple runners on base. With Hinker down at second, Krzyzewski down at first. Chelly on our Nasonville Dairy scoreboard with that 1-0 lead here. Top of 3. That one in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1 to Martini. The 0-1 pitch, that one drilled foul. That it's not going to reach the road, but it was close, Ryan. So it's 0-2 now to Martini. Pasick working here 1-2. Pitch to Martini is outside. And that one in there for a called third strike and the second out. And that is the 5th Serve Pro strikeout here today for Pip Lepasic here now 2 away for Ella Van Order, who's 0 for 1 here, flew out to first, back in the first. With Jenna Hinker down at second, Haley Krzyzewski down at first. That one's going to miss high and outside now, 1-0 to Van Order. One 1-0 pitch. That one is in there. It's 1-1 now. Pasic's 1-1 pitch, a swing miss, able to get a piece of that one, so fouled back. So runners will both retreat to their respective bases here with 1-2, 2 outs here to Van Order. One-two pitch. That one lifted and that one caught. And Van Order, that'll be the third and final out. So a hit, a couple runners left, no errors, no runs. Bottom 3 coming up here, 1-0 your score. You're listening to and watching high school girls softball here today on Zaleski Sports, brought to you in part from the Hofffavor Real Estate Group.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield. Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauernfeind Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
We are back. I want to give thanks here to Marshfield's Dairy Fest, a cheese on Friday, May 29th and Saturday, May 30th. Enjoy the mayor's breakfast parade and live music at Nuts Deep 2. For more information, go to visitmarshfield.com. Again, that is Marshfield's Dairy Fest here, just about a week and a couple days away here. So Addison Mackey will lead things off here. 2, 3, and 4 here for Poynette. 0 for 1 here today. Flew out to Zdroik in center. Lined out more. And Vivian Berna going to make the play in foul territory there for out number 1. So the F5 for out number 1 pitcher Pip Lepasic, who's 0 for 1 here today. She popped up to Amelia Martini back in the first. Has got those 5 Serpro strikeouts out in the circle here. That one's going to miss. 1-0 now to Lepasic from Martini. And you had to figure, Ryan, this is going to be a competitive game through and through. Just certainly looking at both storied softball programs, their respective trips down to state throughout the years. That one's going to miss now, and it is 2-0 to Lepasic. Pip, just a freshman, pitching very well against this very... That one in there for a called strike, and it's 2-1. Jelly certainly able to put up the hits and the runs. So Lepasic pitching very well here thus far. Pitch from Martini. That one a swing and a miss. It's going to go out at 2-2. On the bottom half of inning number 3 here in Poynette. That one hit over to Zdroik. That one hit through, and that is going to be so that will bring up the first baseman here, Carly Rivette, the number 4 hitter who singled. We'll get a courtesy runner. That's number 18, Alyssa Webster, the freshman who will courtesy run for the pitcher here. So 1 away. And Rivette here 1 for 1 today. Bunt being shown, that one. And they'll get the out there, the first. But Webster going to get up to second on that one. So 2 outs now for Ayla Johnson, who is 0 for 1 here today. Line to center field back in the first. That one, and that's going to get down for a base hit, and that is a chance to bring home a run. There's going to be a play at the plate, and they're going to get the out at the plate. So a good heads-up throw there by Jaden Zdroik. So Johnson going to collect the single, and they're going to be out at home for the third and final out here. So a hit, no runs. We'll move to the 4th inning of play here. 1-0 your score on our Nasonville Dairy scoreboard. You're listening to and watching high school girls softball today on Zaleski Sports. Brought to you in part from the Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
At Nicolet Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $30 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicoletbank.com. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
All right, we are back here. Jaden Zdroik to lead things off here. 6, 7, and 8 due up here for the Cardinals. Jaden 0 for 1 here today. Lepasic out here to work the 4th. That one's going to miss outside now. 1-0 to Zdroik, who had that nice play defensively a couple innings ago. Ryan out in center field. And then able to make that nice throw into home to get that one hit. That's going to be a base hit. And Zdroik with a leadoff single here for the Cardinals. The fifth hit scattered here thus far for Pip Lepasic here now, and Avery Wavernick, the hitter. Avery 0 for 1 here today. So Wavernick here with nobody out here. We are in the top half of inning number 4. Zdroik on the move. That one going to miss, and Zdroik going to be in with a stolen base now in scoring position here for Pacelli. And it'll be 1-0 now to Wavernick. Showing bunt. That one going to get bunted foul. Going to get the count now to 1-1. One pitch. That one hit foul. So 1-2 now. I want to give thanks today to Fox Valley Tool and Die. Fox Valley Tool and Die is a precision machine job shop that supplies critical machine components for a range of customers, from Fortune 100 companies to local paper mills. Contact them today at 920-766-9455 here. So 1-2 now to Wavernick. Jaden Zdroik down at second here. Lepasic coming here 1-2. That one just going to miss inside now. It's even at 2-2. Lepasic's 2-2 pitch. That one shot foul. We'll do it all over again here, 2-2. I want to give thanks also today to Bruce Orthodontics. Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They are now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurances at Bruce Orthodontics. They're changing lives one smile at a time. Set up a free consultation today. So the 6th Serb Pro here for Lepasic here, 1 away for junior second baseman Ella Tess, who's 1 for 1 here today. That one fouled back. So Pacelli with that 1-run lead, that single run coming off that solo leadoff home run from Caden Nelson back in the first here. So it's 1-1 now to Tess. And that has been the difference here thus far. And a swing and a miss now, and it's 1-2 to Tess. Vivian Berna on deck for the Cardinals. The 1-2 pitch. That one hit foul and out of play. It'll remain 1-2. Lepasic's 1-2 pitch. That one going to be caught. Good play, ranging over to make the play out for the second out to retire Tess. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Vivian Berna, who's 0 for 1 here today. Struck out back in the second. 2 outs with Jaden Zdroik down at second for the Cardinals. Lepasic's at the pitch. Bunt shown. Lepasic's 1-0 pitch. That one in there for a called strike. 1-1 now. The 1-1 pitch. That one's going to miss now, 2-1. Berna, the 9-hitter here for the Cardinals. Her second trip. And that one, so it's even at 2-2 now to Berna. Two-two pitch. And a swing and a miss, and that is Serve Pro strikeout number 7 here today for Pip Lepasic. We'll move to the bottom half of inning number 4. A hit, no runs, a runner stranded here. Bottom 4 coming up. 1-0 your score on our Nasonville Dairy scoreboard. You're listening to and watching high school softball here today on Zaleski Sports, brought to you in part from the Hoffavor Real Estate Group.
So, after a couple years of this, it's time for more money and better opportunities. That's where Mid-State Technical College comes in.
Are you a born leader? Is hospitality your thing? Maybe you're into efficiency. Or do you love building teams? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. So stop getting by and level up today.
And we are back. Amelia Martini out to work the 4th here for the Cardinals. I want to give thanks today to Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Save up to $180 on new tires at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service now through June on 4 Goodyear tires, with locations in Stevens Point, Wisconsin Rapids, Wausau, and Marshfield, only at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. So Poynette will have 6, 7, and 8 here for their half of inning number 4. Amelia Martini out to work the 4th here. That's Maya Connor, who's 0 for 1 here today. Martini's first pitch, that's going to miss. It's going to go now to 1-0. Amelia has scattered the 3 hits here, the no runs here thus far. The 1 walk. A couple of errors. That one fouled back. 1-1 now to Connor. Sophia Schultz on deck for Poynette. And in a game 1-0, moving along pretty darn rapidly here. We're already in the bottom half of inning number 4 here. The pitch, that one will miss now, and it's going to go 2-1 to Connor. Martini's pitch to Connor. That one, going to miss. May have gotten a piece of that. Now it's even at 2-2. Ellie Martini's 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. And that, the first Serve Pro strikeout here today for Martini. 1 away now for Sophia Schultz, the sophomore, the shortstop here. 0 for 1 here today. That one hit foul, so it's going to go 0-1 now to Schultz. Martini working here the 0-1 pitch. That one fouled back. 0-2 now to Schultz. And Amelia here working in the 4th here with 1 out. She's got a strikeout, a walk here today. No runs, just the 3 hits against a very, very formidable Poynette team who were the state champions last year. That one is in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd Serve Pro strikeout here today for Amelia Martini. So 2 up, 2 down now for Kira Childs, the third baseman, who is 1 for 1 here today, singled back in the second. That one up high, it's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch here from Amelia Martini. That one fouled back. Count's now going to go to 1-1. Martini's 1-1 pitch to Childs. Swung on and missed. Now it's 1-2. So base is empty here. Bottom half of inning number 4, 2 away. Shelley hanging on to that 1-0 lead here in this. That one's going to miss out now. It's even at 2-2. Shelley also no stranger down to state. Their rich tradition as well here. Runner-up last season. And a swing and a miss, and Martini with 3 up, 3 down innings, or 3 up, 3 down inning with 3 straight strikeouts here. 4 innings are complete. We'll move to the 5th inning of play. Pacelli out front here, 1-0 on your Nasonville Dairy scoreboard. You're listening to and watching high school softball here today on Zaleski Sports, brought to you in part from the Hoffavor Real Estate Group.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
it's easy.
Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
If you ask us, picking out new furniture should be fun, and when you work with us, it is. Home Furniture's free design assistance in your home or in our store. We make the process as easy as possible by helping you envision what your furniture and your room will look like. What inspires you? Visit Home Furniture today to create a single sofa or an entire room. We'll help you bring it all together. Dream it, create it, love it. Home Furniture's free design assistance, West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Cade Nelson to lead things off here. 1 for 2 here today with that leadoff solo home run back in the first, which has been the difference to this point in time here, top of 5th. So 1, 2, and 3 here for the Cardinals. Nelson here hitting with a 1-1 count. It's Pip Lepasic out for her 5th inning of work today. That one's just going to miss. And she's got 7 strikeouts here today. Both pitchers pitching very, very well, as you would have expected, certainly in a day like today. That one, so it's going to get the count now even at 2-2 to Nelson. The 2-2 pitch. Nelson following that one, able to stay alive here at 2-2. We're in the top half of inning number 5 out here in Poynette. Again, as you can see on our live look in here, Pacelli with a 1-0 lead here. 2-2 now to Nelson from Lepasic. 2-2 pitch. So that one, Nelson able to gain new life. That one just may have been fouled ever so slightly. 2-2, we'll do it again. 2-2 pitch. And that's going to get Nelson a hit by pitch here. So that is going to get Nelson aboard for Jenna Hinker, who is 1 for 2 here today. Checking on Caden, just making sure. Looks to be okay. So Hinker the hitter here with nobody out here. We're in the top of 5 already, Ryan. We're not even an hour in, and we already moving right along in a game like today, 1-0. Really just that one crucial hit in the first. That one's going to miss. Inside now to Hinker. It's 1-0. Lepasic's 1-0 pitch. That one a swing and a miss now, and it's 1-1. Giving up the 5 hits here today thus far. Just that 1 run, the 7 strikeouts here. Bunch shown from Hinker. That one fouled back. It's going to get to 1-2 now. Lepasic's 1-2 pitch. That one drifted out of play. It goes foul. I want to give thanks here today to Little Scholars Childcare. Little Scholars and Little Scholars Beginnings are 2 beautiful childcare and preschools in Stevens Point, offering early child learning for infants through 4K. You'll find great facilities and a comfortable environment to help your child grow. Visit littlescholars.com. So the 1-2 pitch lifted into the air. In foul territory, play is made there for the first out, the F2 for out number 1. So Nelson will retreat back to first. And that'll bring up Haley Krzyzewski, who is 0 for 1 here today with a walk. And then she flew out to center back in the first here today. So her 3rd trip to the plate here for the Cardinals. So it's 0-1 now to Krzyzewski, with Caden Nelson down at first. And Krzyzewski giving that one a pretty good ride. That one, play is going to be made in right field. Good play defensively there for out number 2. And that will bring up Amelia Martini, who's 1 for 2 here today. Singled back in the first, struck out looking in the 3rd here. Her 3rd trip here. Lepasic pitching here. Top half inning number 5. Martini with a big cut. It's 0-1 now. And that one, a good pitch in there. Quickly up now in the count here, 0-2. So pitcher versus pitcher here. And again, Lepasic, just the freshman. That one's going to miss high, and it's 1-2 now to Martini. The 1-2 pitch. That one misses outside, 2-2 now. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled back. We'll do it again here, 2-2. Two outs here, top half of inning number 5 here. Pacelli again, as you can see on our Nasonville Dairy scoreboard here, 1-0. Lepasic's 2-2 pitch. That one going to get down the line. That is going to be caught on foul territory for the 3rd and final out. So Martini retired on that. So Pacelli with a runner left here. No runs, no hits, no errors. Bottom 5 coming up here. You're listening to and watching high school girls softball here today on Zaleski Sports, brought to you in part from the Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Simple, clear, helpful. and built around you. This isn't just a new building, it's a new experience for our members and for the Stevens Point community. Now it's easier than ever to stop in when it works for you. With 24/7 drive-through access, our services fit your schedule, not the other way around. Here at Simplicity, that's the kind of experience we believe in. You'll still see the same friendly faces, now in a space designed to serve you better and enhance the community we're proud to be a part of. We can't wait to welcome you in.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
All right, we are back. I want to give thanks today to Valley Communities Credit Union. For 90 years, Valley Communities Credit Union has been part of your hometown team, local, trusted, strong. Valley Communities Credit Union, where community comes first, federally insured by NCUA. So bottom five here, Poynette with 9, 1 and 2 here. Tess Husagan here, who has walked in her first plate appearance, back in the second. Martini gets the ball for her 5th inning of work here. 3 hits given up here thus far, no runs, and finished off the last inning with 3 consecutive strikeouts. That one will miss, and it's 1-0 now to Tess. Martini's 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1 now to Husagan here. So, your pardon that. That is Bryn Hackbart. My apologies there. That one fouled back, so. So it's 1-2 now. Ryan keeping me in line. Love it. 1-2 now to Hackbart from Martini. That one lifted. That's going to get out of play. That's going to go foul. So we'll do it again here. 1-2. Martini's 1-2 pitch. Foul back. Hackbart staying alive here. It's 1-2. Martini working here. 1-2. To Hackbart. That one a swing and a miss, and that's the 4th Servpro strikeout here today. And back to the top of the order here in Livy McLean, the right fielder here today. Reached on an air back in the first, flew to Krzyzewski at short in the second. Her 3rd trip to the plate here in the bottom of the 5th here. That one foul for McLean here, the junior. It's 0-1 now. We're in the bottom of the 5th here. The 0-1 pitch from Martini. That one hit over to Krzyzewski at short. She will throw it over to Zdroik for the 2nd out. 6-3 ground out here for out number 2. And back to Addison Mackey. 0 for 2 here today. Flew out to center back in the 1st. And then flew to Vivian Burnell over at 3rd back in the 3rd. That one's going to go out of play. That's foul, so it's 0-1 now to the senior 2nd baseman here in Addison Mackey. Martini's 0-1 pitch. That one's going to miss outside now, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch, that's upstairs, 2-1 now to Mackey. Two outs here with Lepasic on deck for the Pumas here. Martini's 2-1 pitch. That one lifted out. That ball hit pretty well going back, and Jaden Stroik going to make the play there to retire Mackey for the third and final out here. So no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. 5 innings complete. We'll move to the 6th inning of play. You're listening to and watching high school girls softball here today on Zaleski Sports, brought to you in part from the Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
All right, we are back. I want to give thanks here today to Ridgetop Exteriors. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. Again, that is Ridgetop Exteriors. So Ella Van Order will lead things off here for the Cardinals in their top half of inning number 6 here. 5, 6, and 7 here for the Cardinals. Lepasic out for her 6th inning here for Poynette. Ella Van Order 0 for 2 here today. So it's 0-1 now to Van Order. Lepasic's 0-1 pitch. Ella, that one going to be play. Good play there made. The F7 for the first out. And that'll bring up Jaden Stroik, who singled and stole a base back in the 4th here. 1 for 2 here today for Jaden. We're in the top of the 6th here. I want to give thanks to Nicolay Bank. Nicolay Bank offers personal banking at its best locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. Or learn more at nicolaybank.com. And that one going to be in with a 1-out single for Jaden Stroik, her 2nd hit here today. And then I'll bring up Avery Wavernick, who's 0 for 2 here today. Avery, the number 7 hitter in the Cardinals lineup. So Stroik aboard for her 2nd time here today. That one missing now, and it's oh and 1 now to Wavernick. The 0-1 pitch, that one misses outside. Stroik. And Stroik with that lead over there. Top of 6 here, 1 away, the 1-1 pitch. That one. And coming over to make the play there in foul territory to get Wavernick for the 2nd out here. So you'll have 2 outs now with Stroik down at first and Ella Tess, the hitter, who is 1 for 2 here today. singled in the second and then flew out back in the fourth. Hitting with 2 outs. That one's going to miss, and we'll go to 1-0 now to Tess. Tess, the number 8 hitter in this Cardinals lineup here. Hitting with 2 outs here. Top of the 6th. Margins have been pretty small in this kind of game. That one lifted over to second, and the play made to retire Tess for the 3rd and final out. So a hit, no runs, no errors, a runner left on. We'll move to the bottom of 6 here. Amelia Martini coming out to work this 6. You're listening to and watching high school girls softball here today on Zaleski Sports, brought to you in part from the Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun, Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
All right, we are back here. Pip Lepasic due up here, 3, 4, and 5 here for Poynette. Elia Martini out for her 6th inning of work. That one going to get fouled back, go out of play, and it's 0-1 now here to Lepasic. Give thanks today to Stevens Point Orthopedics. They proudly continue to offer complimentary sports physicals to Central Wisconsin athletes. Call 715-344-0701 to schedule your appointment this summer. That's 715-344-0701. So it's 0-2 now to Lepasic. Her 3rd trip to the plate here today for the Pumas. Hitting in the bottom half of inning number 6 here. The pitch, that one's going to miss up high now. It's 1-2. Martini's 1-2 pitch. That one, Nelson there to make the play. So Pasick flies out to Caden Nelson there, out number 1. And that'll bring up Carly Rivette, who is 1 for 2 here today. Singled back in the first. That one will miss to Rivette. Now it's 1-0. Martini's 1-0 pitch. That one in there for a called strike. 1-1 now. So Amelia with the 3 hits given up thus far in her 5 1/3 inning of work here thus far. And that one in there for a called strike now, and it's 1-2. That one will miss outside. Count going to go now to 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. That one's going to miss up high now. It's full now. The 3-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss, and that's the 5th Serve Pro strikeout here today for Amelia Martini. Ayla Johnson now, who is 1 for 2 today. Martini's pitch, that one fouled back, so it's 0-1 now. Martini's 0-1 offering to Johnson. That one lifted into the air. That's going to be a tough play, and Jaden Zdroik does it again, laying out for yet another, doing what Jaden Zdroik does so well, and that's laying out for line drives and foul balls. So a 3-up, 3-down inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. 6 innings are complete. Here we'll move to the 7th inning to play. 1-0 your score. You're listening to and watching high school girls softball here today on Zaleski Sports, brought to you in part from the Hofffavor Real Estate Group.
Looking for a place where everyone feels at home? Welcome to Point Brewery, your family-friendly tap room with something for everyone. From a wide variety of local brews to classic Point sodas for the kids, we've got the perfect pour for everyone. Craving a bite? We've got hot, cheesy Portesi pizzas ready when you are. Whether you're hanging out inside or soaking up the sun in our outdoor beer garden, there's space to unwind. Planning a celebration? Reserve our private event room and make it a gathering to remember. Point Brewery, good times, great taste, all on tap.
All right, we are back, top of 7 here. So Pacelli with 9, 1 and 2 here, due up with Vivian Berna, and then back to the top of the order. So Vivian 0 for 2 here today. Pip Lepasic out to work the 7th here. She's been very impressive here, and again, just the freshman here. The swing and a miss to Berna, and it's 0-1. Scattered the 6 hits here, just the 1 run. The 7 strikeouts here today for her. That one I missed now, and it's 1-1 to Berna. Lepasic's 1-1 pitch misses high. It's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch, that one in there for a called strike now, and it's 2-2. Lepasic working 2-2 here to Berna. This is upstairs now. It's full count to Vivian. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that is the 8th strikeout here today for Pip Lepasic. So 1 away now, back to the top of the order here for Caden Nelson. He's 1 for 2 here today. Had that solo home run back in the 1st. Struck out on the 3rd and then was hit by a pitch back in the 5th. And that hit, again, still holding as the difference in this one here. It's 1-0 now to Nelson. And Nelson goes around on that one now, and it's 1-1. Lepasic's 1-1 pitch. That one in there now, and it's 1-2. Lepasic's 1-2 offering to Nelson. That one just missing now, 2-2. So Nelson here hitting in the top of the 7th here with a 1-2 count. And Nelson down on strikes, and that's the 9th Serve Pro strikeout here today for Pip Lepasic. So 2 away now for Jenna Hinker. Jenna 1 for 3 here today. Collected her single back in the 3rd. That one is in there. Off speed, 0-1 now to Hinker. The 0-1 pitch. Just misses now, 1-1. Pasek's 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Hinker down now here, 1-2 in the count. Again, Jenna 1 for 3 here today. 1-2 pitch. That one's outside, 2-2 now. Pasek's 2-2 pitch. That one hit, and that's going to get through. That's going to be the second hit here for Jenna Hinker. The 2-out base hit. And that will bring up junior shortstop here in Haley Krzyzewski. Flew out to center back in the first, walked in the third, and then flew out to right field back in the fifth here. So her fourth trip to the plate for the Cardinals. Off speed and out front of that one now, and it's 0-1 to Krzyzewski. Hinker with 2 hits here today down at first. The 0-1 pitch from Lepasek. That one's going to miss now. It's 1-1. That one in there for a called strike. 1-2 now to Krzyzewski. With Jenna Hinker down at first. 2 outs here, top of the 7th. Poynette will have last wraps, as obviously the home team here. The 1-2 pitch. And Krzyzewski down on strikes, and that's the 10th strikeout here today for Pip Lepasek. So a hit, no runs, no errors, a runner left here. We'll move to the bottom half of inning number 7 here. You're listening to and watching high school girls softball here today on Zaleski Sports, brought to you in part from our friends from the Hoff-Favor Real Estate Group.
For the best food in town, look no further than Rock and Roll Cafe on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. This locally owned, 50s-themed diner loves to support their community while providing a full menu of breakfast and lunch options, along with all-day breakfasts and Friday fish fry. Enjoy a fun, family atmosphere with delicious meals made from scratch, including skillets and tasty burgers. Dine in or take out is welcome, Mondays through Saturdays from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Treat yourself to a mouth-watering experience at the Rock and Roll Cafe on Stanley Street in Stevens Point.
All right, we are back here, bottom of the 7th here. Pacelli with that 1-0 lead here. That came very, very early in the game. First at bat, actually, really in the first. The solo blast from Caden Nelson. That has been the difference in this one here. But Poynette due up here. And they will have 6, 7, and 8 due up here. Amelia Martini back out to work the 7th. Yeah, she has pitched very, very well today here. The 3 hits given up, the no runs, 5 strikeouts here today. And Maya Connor will lead things off. She is 0 for 2 here today. Martini, that one's going to miss inside now, and it's 1-0 to Connor. Bottom of 7 here, Poynette. Trailing here just the 1 run here, 1-0. 1-0 pitch. That one fouled back now, and it's 1-1. Martini's 1-1 pitch. Hit up into the air, that one. Van Order going to make the play there in foul territory for the first out to retire Maya Connor. And that'll bring up sophomore Sophia Schultz now, who is 0 for 2 here today. And a fastball in there, and it's 0-1 now to Schultz. Number 7 hitter here for Poynette. The 0-1 pitch. That one hit out to Nelson and right. She'll give chase to that. The F9 for the second out here. And that'll bring up Kira Childs, who is 1 for 2 here today. Singled in the second and then struck out back in the fourth. So 2 away here for Poynette, looking to try to keep this one going still here. And a swing and a miss, and it's 0-1 now. The 0-1 pitch from Martini. That one ripped down the line. That's going to be a base hit, so a 2-out single in the second hit here today for Kira Childs here to keep the inning going here. So Childs down at first. And that'll bring up number 22, Rachel Semrad. Her first trip to the plate here for Poynette. So the tying run and Childs down at first here. 2 outs here, and Semrad the hitter. The sophomore number 22, Rachel Semrad. Martini's pitch. Fastball is in there, and it's 0-1 now to Semrad. Martini working here, 0-1. That one's going to miss outside now, and it's 1-1 to Semrad. It's the number 9 spot here in the Poynette order. So the 1-1 pitch. That one hit over to Zdroik. She'll make the play, and that will be a final out here, 1-0, as Pacelli will come out of here, and they will improve to 16-5-1 here. We'll have our Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Coming up next is the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds, Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. Hopefully get a few words here from head coach Ann Molsky and our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player here today. Again, 1-0 victory. Pacelli will have our Nasonville Dairy post-game show, get our Ridgetop Exteriors player of the game here on Zaleski Sports. Brought to you today in part from the Hoff Favor Real Estate Group.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Senior, like second home run in 2 days. I think we got to go Caden for sure. All right, we are back here. We'll start with head coach Ann Molsky. First of all, congratulations. This was going to be a grinder. I mean, 1-0, two premier pitchers. I mean, that's just a freshman out there. She's going to have a bright future. Amelia pitched really well defensively. You guys were almost flawless, I think. Talk about a game like tonight.
You know, these are the games that we've scheduled late in the run to get ourselves tuned up for the playoffs, for the run. So we know that we're going to be facing pitching. We know that we're going to be facing good girls who can hit the ball. So we need to have teams like this that we can see what we're made of and see what we need to tweak and practice. At this time of the season, you don't do anything new. You don't put anything brand new. You don't do any big plays. You have to go with what you've got and tweak and hone in and focus things up. And that's what we worked on.
And you did, and just such a good effort. I mean, really up and down the lineup defensively. You know, Jaden Zroik had another great defensive effort out center field.
Yes.
I mean, if there's a ball that's hit out anywhere in the green grass here, I mean, she is all over that. Caden too, obviously.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, but just those two diving plays, really, you know, that was pivotal, I guess, Coach.
You know, having her length and speed and her just softball knowledge in center field. And you've got Kate over here, Nellie over here in right field going, go, 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 giving her direction. And she feels that she can try and go after anything because she knows that she has the two girls backing her up in there. So when Nellie comes up to bat, bam, puts one over the fence. And honestly, you could automatically see them tighten up a little bit because it's about runs and it's about pressure. And we put pressure on them right away. And they knew that, coming back and forth.
And that was the difference, and just a well-played game, Coach. You guys are on the road, I believe, Thursday at St. Mary's Springs.
Yes.
Have to think that's going to be another grinder, another tester.
It's going to be another game that's going to help us take a look at different things. What do we need to do? What do we need to take care of defensively, offensively? We left too many girls on base tonight. We just didn't get those hits when we needed to, so we just have to do some work with that. And that's just another thing. It's a little thing we work on.
Yeah, absolutely. It sounds like a good Wednesday practice routine, Coach.
Right.
Anything else you wanna get into?
Maybe we've got baccalaureate mass tomorrow, so I don't know how long that's going to be, but we'll be doing good. So thank you for coming. We appreciate you coming and following us, and go Cards.
Go Cards. Hey, Coach, we got to give you the fist bump. Kaden, first of all, you get the home run, and I got to ask you. I don't know if it's a serious question or not. Be honest. Does that home run power come more from mom or dad? You think? I'm thinking mom.
Yeah,
right? No?
Mom gives me the grit. Dad's the one that yells at me to motivate me to do it. So.
Well, Kaden, I mean you had a home run yesterday too, and really as a senior, you're definitely going out. A lot of softball yet, no doubt, but you're proving that you're certainly one of the leaders. And as Coach Molsky said, even in right field, just directing traffic out there for Jaden. What can we expect here in these final couple of weeks? I mean, it's getting down to the wire here, Kaden.
I think you can definitely expect to see our name a lot because we're going to come out. We're going to play strong. I think we've really, really showed that we can. A lot of girls last year, a big, strong line we lost, but we've come back from that. Obviously, like Coach said, we need to get those people off base. Like, we need to move them around. But I think, coming from a game yesterday to today is a big change, and it's a big, long bus ride. So it's just something that we need to get used to. But down the road, I'm not worried about it at all.
I love the confidence, Kaden. Anything else before we get you into our Zaleski Sports Highlight House here?
I don't think so. Thank you guys for coming out.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Great day to be out here. Well, I'm going to count you down. Okay. I'll go 3, 2, 1. I'll get out of the way, and then I will have you say your name and that you're in the house. So go 3, 2, and 1.
My name is Kaden Nelson, and I am in the house.
All right, Kaden, nice job
Thank
today.
You.
That is senior right fielder Kaden Nelson here. The difference in this game here, 1-0, as Pacelli, they will improve now to 16-5-1 with that victory here today. They will be back in action over at St. Mary's Springs over in Fond du Lac. I believe that's at Marion University, if I'm not mistaken. That's a Thursday game. Poynette, a very, very good ball club here as well. They'll fall to 16-6, but I'll tell you what, great pitching performance from their freshman there. I mean, that was just an unbelievable performance. 10 strikeouts today for her. Just a very good, gritty softball game here today, and you knew it would be. I mean, these are two quality teams. They're 2025 state champs. Pacelli runner-up last year at state, so you knew you were going to have a grinder, a tester, as they would say in the game of golf. So with that, Ryan Rasmussen doing a great job on our production. Brandon Barroncott on the call here today. From everybody from Zaleski Sports here this afternoon, have yourselves a very good rest of your Tuesday night, everyone.